Hi, this is Dr. Knudsen, and today I'm going to show you how to use the microscopes from the microbiology lab. The first thing you need to do is get your microscope out of the cabinet. There is a cabinet for every 2 seats. So you're going to open your cabinet, grab your microscope out, handles here, put your microscope at your spot, take off the cover, put it back in the cabinet. The first thing you need to do is turn the eyepieces, they're backwards. Use this silver knob to turn the eyepiece and then tighten it so that it stays put. Cord is here in the back. Undo the cord, plug it into the closest plug. Okay, now your microscope is pretty much ready to go. All right. You should have already taken a look at the picture of the microscope. These are the eyepieces. You can pull them in and out to make them farther apart or closer together. This is your stage. These 2 knobs move the stage sideways and front to back. This is your power button down here. This is your coarse. The outside is your coarse focus. The inside is your fine focus. You will use your coarse focus to find your specimen the first time, and usually we try to focus on the wax ring, which is why we use the wax ring. And then once you find that, you will only use the fine focus on the inside. These are your objectives. We'll talk more about those in a second. Okay, now we're going to talk about the objectives. So here you have your stage. You put your slide here and clip onto it so that it moves when you move your stage, right? So you're going to start with the shortest objective. This is the 4X, has the red line. And you're going to put your slide in and you're going to focus on the wax ring. When you have it in focus, then pick what you're focusing on and make sure you put it in the center of when you look through the objectives, because every time your objective gets higher magnification, the circle you're searching gets smaller. And if you don't put the object you're trying to focus on in the center, when you go to the next objective, it could be gone. So then you move to the next objective, and you only should have to use the fine focus, which is the inside knob. And that'll tell you, and that will get you in perfect focus on the next one. So then, and that's 10X. Then we're gonna go to 40, which is the blue line, and you're gonna find your thing there. At 4, 10, and 40, you can't see microorganisms. So that's why we do cheek cells, so that you can look for the wax ring and then look for the cheek cells so that you know you can find something that's large enough. When you're here and you've got your cheek cells in focus, then you're going to go between the two objectives, put a drop of oil on your slide, because this objective is your 100x oil. It is the only objective which you can use oil on, and you have to use oil or you won't be able to see. And then turn this in, and then you're going to use your fine focus again to get it in focus. Once you are in focus on your cheek cells at 100x oil, then you never move the objectives again. Then all you do is put a drop on your unknown and use your stage to move it over to find your sample. And it doesn't matter how many gram stains you have on that slide, because you know you're focused on the cells on the surface of the slide. You should be able to move over. You shouldn't have to change objectives, and you should never go back to 40 or 10 or 4. And in fact, once you put oil on the slide, you can't go back to 40 because you'll get oil on the 40. And that is how you use the microscopes. I hope that helps, and we'll see you in lab.